I mean, to be honest, there's a reason for my duality. And then some. I would have said method to the madness and feel like that's been said to death, so y'all got the gist of it already. Now I'm gonna go meta again, like I've already used this as a crutch to make my point stick. The last piece I just wrote, only to follow up with this, explains why I seem so scatterbrained. The same labyrinth that I've been trying to navigate comes with stakes. What are the stakes exactly? Let's see here. Oh, 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 right. How about the fact that whenever I want to express myself without the need of reading the words, my mind is nothing but a clusterfuck of things I want to say? And instead of coming out clearly, it's just a mess of timelines and events that registered, and then the ones I try to get back, recover from my memory to indicate the list of things that's been shuffled around, buried, on the shelves, collecting more and more dust, yet the web of life and destiny seem to have still connected them anyway. And so my canons, my retcons, my one-offs has been a shitstorm, and it's been that way since then, hoping I can make do with the info I have lying around to dig deeper into the well where my coins toss. You know it, I know it. The depths of where the lessons I've learned and elaborated on to take position on any and every decision that I'll make, for every penny of my thoughts to dump the bucket on y'all, to think about either encourages or forces y'all to listen. Cause my library's been wired and stacked, but as much as I could gather, the overload took a toll on me, really missing out. Look, just cause I scavenge and scrape from the bottom, then climb to the top, looking into each chapter, each volume, each story that weaves together every strand in time. In my headspace, I'm the one who remains, trying to loom and hold all the branches accountable, or, you know what? How about this? Maybe this. I'm the owl spirit, one she tongue, in nature, trying to acquire and account for all the history about me and the world around me, burying myself in the sand till I'm completely covered in the hourglass. That's the clock of how long I've been alive. The more I continue to live there, the more I wither away, devoid of any human interaction, as I'm thinking like a machine, or better yet, like a drone, just coasting through life without purpose. Although my purpose is my knowledge. Part of my purpose is my knowledge, but I'm talking about without fulfillment. The lack of structure brings out the chaos in me. I mean the unhealthy kind. Internally affects me, externally. The plethora of trying to function within the dysfunction, but fuck it. That makes me even more of an asshole, being isolated in the desolated rerun of the cycle. I might as well call me insane. Yet this is the shit I'm dealing with. Damn, it gets so frustrating, infuriating, in fact, that even with therapy, with voices like mine, with music, with poetry, with my main family, I'm still feeling like I'm fucked up, while the world's fucked up, and the government's been fucked up, and society's fucked up, and communication is fucked up, and I'm just exhausted as of late, and I'm trying to make some extra room for patience in order to be patient. But, what I want to explain is, well, I don't know, man. It seems like I'm over-explaining, but whenever I'm trying to get my point across, my side of the story, my process, even when it's different, I want to understand myself better, and then my hope is to reach that understanding with others. I ain't trying to make excuses. I ain't trying to justify any of this shit whatsoever. I mean, I'm trying to get him to hear me out when I'm trying to hear myself out. Yes, I know I've had my moments of speaking out loud to myself, making sure I know what I'm saying. I've been trying to ease up on that. Whispering out loud, I had to ease up on that. But then, if I did either or, next thing I know, concerns are at an all-time high again. Any responsibilities that I gotta take care of at home, take care of myself, taking care of my mental, taking care of the home, then the agitation comes when I'm constantly being told to and be reminded of my age. It's like, why the fuck I gotta keep getting hit with this shit? Like, I can't afford to make mistakes. I can't afford to mess up. I can't afford to fail. Because another part of my anxiety is feeling pressured by those expectations, trying to live up to them on my own. Then I falter. I fumble. I get the look and tone of disappointment, and in a rage, I lash out in these outbursts towards me. Because to me, that right there, was my sense of relief. It is my purge, my release. I kick and I scream and I've thrown things and I'm banging different surfaces to prevent potentially putting my hands on anyone in lethal fashion. On the surface, it'll look like I've gone crazy and sound like I've gone psycho. Trying to talk over someone or get the last word when that ain't helping to go anywhere, while finding solutions and alternatives to the routines, but the routines are still there, still active, gotta act on them. Consistency is only ever gonna be a word without any action. Be proactive and not condescending to a steep low just to catch myself. Instead of acting like I'm profound, I've been dumbfounded. Blindsided by the sleight of hand within the subconscious that reality peeks into the same cards I was dealt with. This is the part of the 21 questions in attendance. All hands on deck when life's handing me the checklist. So, hold up, wait a minute here. I need clarification on this, because if life's a bitch, then the game's a hoe. Treat them right, you'll get what you want. Which ones are transactional, which ones are improvements for the self? Selfish ain't keeping anyone alive for too long. Selfless, cause extreme heat makes it hard to listen to reason. So yeah, that's me now. Here's a random thought. Wait, alright. I brought up what it would be like to be in a relationship. A what if you will. Funny how I thought about high school, junior high school. That was said to me, whether or not it was a joke. Fuck all the formalities with this, okay? And so, it was said to me that if you don't like pussy or porn, you're gay. And if you can't fight, then you're a pussy. What do I say to that? I simply say no, and no, I'm not. I know. I gotta get back on track. I just want to get that off my chest real quick. You know, look at me. A low-key comedian in a high-key environment. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Because here I am. A living Tame Impala song in spoken rendition. My apologies for the sailor talk and usually loose lips sink ships, but these emotions I'm laying out raw. And so, you see, my darkest thoughts can be my brightest ideas. When I take a walk, the longest minute, and finally breathe to get to the understanding that I really need. And yes, I'll always end with this. To God be the glory. I'm living out my real name from the source of my teachings. I just can't ignore me.